Hey everybody, and welcome back to Single Parent Basic Training. This is your girl, Shante F. Green, and today I have another special guest with me, one of my best friends. And I already said my sister was my best friend, but she's my best friend too. I got two best friends. My cousin, Derricka Clark. She's also my makeup artist. Okay. So, let's see. Derricka is married. How long have you been married for?
It'll be 4 years, September 28th.
4 years. And the reason why I brought her here was not only to do my makeup, but because she is married and her husband has a daughter from another relationship. So this makes her a bonus mom. So how difficult is it being a bonus mom dealing with the child's birth mother? The dynamics of that. Tell us about that. I said it nice.
Sometimes it's very difficult. I just have to it's all about communication when it comes to that, because like if everything is being communicated well, then everything can go smoothly.
It could.
But when the communication goes left, that's when there can be problems. And then it's like me knowing when to speak and when not to speak.
That's my problem.
So a lot of times I try to allow my husband to come to me to express what he feels or what he thinks, or if he has a concern like what should I do. That's when I step in and say, well, maybe you should do this or do that. But I try not to be just, I try to let them handle.
That's very wise. So with that being said, do you think or feel that you two have a very good relationship, an amicable relationship, or do you two have beef?
My husband and I have a great relationship.
I want to talk about your husband though. I swear. She tried.
I did. I don't feel like I have beef with her. I feel like it's more so, how can I don't want to say, I'm not beefing with anybody. That's how I feel. That's how I am.
Yeah.
But I feel like there is tension.
Tension, that's a good word.
There's sometimes there's a lot of tension. I don't know why. A lot of times I've tried to make it smooth, but after you try so many times, sometimes some people don't want a smooth, So it's like it's just all a matter of who you're dealing with, what you're dealing with. If you're trying, I can't force anybody to.
So what advice? Because again, the single parent homes, you are bound to have a bonus parent, a bonus mom. So how do you? What advice would you give to someone who is new to this situation where their husband has a child with someone else? What advice would you give them?
Honestly, just pretty much know your role, know your place. Also, I try to put myself in her shoes a lot of times.
That's smart. That's compassionate.
Yeah, I try to put myself in her shoes. Like, how would I feel? Sometimes my husband may say something I may not agree with. I might be on her side. She doesn't know that, but sometimes that happens. You know what I'm saying? So I try to put myself in her shoes. If it's not logic, like it's not making sense when I'm in her shoes of where confusion may be coming from, then I'm like, okay, this is just mess. I don't really want to deal.
So do you think your agenda should be to be best friends or just a co-parent?
I would say be you.
That's good.
Because, like I said, it depends on who you're dealing with. People don't always want to be your friend. Some people want to make problems. So I would just say be you, be honest, communicate thoroughly so that everyone has an understanding of everything that's going on. And that's all, because me personally, I'm a realist. Like I don't like games, So I like to pretty much get straight to the point, because if there's games, I don't want to play them.
So the defining moment between myself and my children's stepmother or bonus mom was when she was pregnant with their first child, and I invited her into my home. And I told her that I didn't know where their relationship, her and the children's dad, was going to go, but at the end of the day, that now our children are going to be siblings, and every child deserves to know the sister and the brother, because life gets hard and crazy, and sometimes your sister and your brother is really all you have. So with that being said, do you see that for yourself whenever you get ready to have your babies, that you'll be able to let her know that we are forever linked?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely, because the babies having a relationship with their siblings is like, that's very important. I know how my sisters and brothers are to me. We don't all share the same, mother or father, but they're my family. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, I would want them to have a relationship. Definitely, yes, definitely. Yes.
So with my situation, our situation, situations were totally different. With mine, there were a lot of things in progress, while we were going through the divorce process. And your situation, he had already been finished with the relationship, and you were new. So how does that play a role or affect the dynamics with your child?
I think it's good because the chapter was closed.
Yeah.
And so there's no resentment needed to feel like you broke up my mommy and daddy. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good thing. And I always teach her, you want to be married before you have kids. I always teach her that.
Exactly.
Because you don't want to go through. I tell her I went through it as a child.
Yeah.
So that she feels comfortable with me giving her that advice, because I know what it's like.
Yeah.
So I'm open with her on, you want to try to be married before you decide to go that route, because you don't have to deal with the back and forth, and so
that's a blessing that you're there and that you're able to give her that perspective. So again, thank you so much for tuning in to the Single Parent Basic Training. This is Shante F. Green, your host, your girl, your writer, and my beautiful cousin, Derricka Clark. Thank you so much. Love you lots.